Hello. Hi, everyone. Oh, God, this is so weird, dude. Hi, Augie. Hi. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. I set that up, like, last night. I was so scared it wasn't gonna work. So... Hi, Whisper! Been a while! Hi! Oh, I'm so excited. It's been a while since I last streamed, huh? And with this model too. So that's a little strange. Today I really want to draw my new model. I have a sketch ready. Hold on, give me just 1 second to tab over. There we go. By the way, on-screen chat is just gonna be Twitch chat because I haven't figured out how to set up multi-chat yet. So that's sucks. That sucks, but I'll figure it out. Trust. Here she is. I spent quite a bit trying to figure out what I wanted my next model to be. I just know I kind of want her to be really soft and cute and adhere to the original lore. I don't want to be a cat girl anymore, or a bunny girl, for that matter. So yeah, today's gonna be like a very chill stream. We're gonna draw. My commissions are open in case anybody doesn't know. And I look forward to working with you guys today. Also, I know the model is clunky. She's so badly rigged. I'm so sorry. But that's one of the main issues with my model currently, is that I really wanted to, like, I really want to have a new model that has, like, proper rigging, and I really, I just want a new model, okay? I don't need to keep justifying myself. So, how's everybody been? I've been so stressed these past couple of months. It has been genuine hell. Well, not as much as when I was in veterinary school, but we don't talk about that. I've been doing my animation schoolwork. I guess I could show some of it later this stream if I feel up to it. But it has been super duper fun. It has been truly a bit of a humbling experience, I have to say. To be with such an amazing group of animators, or soon to be animators, and you know, in like a couple years. It was exactly how I thought it was gonna be, and I slayed. I like the heterochromia. Thank you. Ah, you wanted to show up in the Twitch chat. Yeah, it was. So I had this other model. Give me just 1 sec to pull her up. That I was working for Witch Inc. But I ended. I got into uni and that kind of fell off. But I still like that model. It's really cute. Hold on. Where is she? She's in my reference, but I don't want to... There we go. This was the model I was going to work with for the Live 2D rigging, but I gave up because I didn't like her anymore. She was going to be like a bunny witch girl, and I was like, yeah! But, you know, things change, I guess, and I just wanted something more mild, less less fan servicey, I guess. Because I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, if I'm gonna draw a VTuber model, she should be like super cool and sexy. And then I was like, I don't think I can roleplay as a cool, sexy bunny girl, man. I don't think that's something within my repertoire of abilities. That and my YouTube, it's not legal, and I don't think it gives views. That's fair enough. Thank you. They will both streams will be archived anyway, so it's fine. I mainly want to experiment with like how, I don't know, streaming in general feels. I have like winter break until the end of the month, basically. It's really cool. So I'm like, with the workload that I had in the first semester, I thought I was doing fine. I was still kind of stressed out because there's a lot of deadlines you have to meet in the uni, you know? So that sucks. That super sucks. Because then I don't get to stream. But now I'm fully committed, guys. Finally, I'm fully committed to streaming. I just want to stream for fun. I want to show off my art and be cool about it. That's as cool as you get. I am curious, though, as to where this will take me. Because I know a lot of people don't make it on Twitch or YouTube or TikTok. I was considering streaming on TikTok. But, you know, we'll see if I can manage to keep my promise this time of actually streaming. For now, I will busy myself with my model and be happy about it. You know, animation school has been super cool though, because like, there's so many people with so many art styles. I've met such cool people, genuinely. My teachers are cool, my classmates are cool, I'm cooler now because I'm embracing something that I genuinely like. And it's, I don't know, it's just been a really fun experience. I have to say. 10 out of 10, tits. So I just, oh, and I found out that I have, like, the student discount code from my uni to actually get Live 2D for cheap, which is, like, incredible. I didn't know they offered discounts like that. It's insane. So I'm super stoked to check that out. I'll see at the end of the month if I can, because it's just, I can't stress enough how insane the discount is. So that's gonna be fun. I'll get good Live 2D. So, now that I've colored the line art, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I wanna render her just like over. I don't know if I wanna... I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, gang. If you know what you want to do with your life, all is gonna go easy. Hell yeah! I quickly realized that I was so much... I was less miserable. I was less miserable when I got into animation school, because I was, like, actually doing something I cared about. Not that I didn't care about veterinarian school, I was just spending so much time drawing in veterinary school that I was like, damn, I should low-key do that for a living. So, for anyone curious, the original lore for Flaws was that she's like a flower that a wizard found, and the wizard thought she was so pretty that he wanted to give her life. And he did. Which is a weird wording, because flowers are alive, technically, so who cares? Who cares? You know, it's a silly story. But I liked it a lot, so I stole Rose Quartz's hair. Murder. I stole her hair. I didn't steal her son, though. She can deal with that mess. Sentient life. Yeah. Something like that. Like she's you know, oh no, bald. Humanoid. He turned her into a humanoid anime girl because he was like, damn girl, you're so pretty, I want to turn you into an anime girl. Okay. I'm still coloring the line art, even though I shouldn't be, because it's technically ready. I can start rendering whenever. I can start rendering whenever. I'm so nervous about rendering on stream. I don't know why. I guess it's because a lot of my rendering is just bullshitting it, and you're gonna see how much I bullshit through the rendering. But whatever. I guess that's that. Other fun facts about recent stuff. I bought Boten's like brush set. Like here, I'll move over. A lot of life is bullshitting and seeing what happens. You're so right, Augie. You're so correct. I mean, I did try to bullshit my way through, like, uni, and it worked out fine. I mean, look at me, I'm an upstanding citizen. Contributing to society by making cute anime girls and really sad Deltarune drawings. But I guess that's what makes it fun, no? Just not knowing what's gonna happen. There we go. By the by, in the description on my Twitch, I do have the music listed. I should probably add that to the YouTube description, by the way. Just noting that. So let's do that. That would be good. I'm just gonna very quickly scoot over and go edit that. Here. This is a really nice playlist by Stream Cafe. They actually make songs for streaming specifically, which I thought was like really cool. Or, well, I guess it's not specifically for streaming, but it is streaming safe, you know? Alright, I added it to the YouTube live, so it's not as abandoned and barren. I should also add on my description. I should have thought about this yesterday when I was setting everything up, but things keep occurring to me, okay? I have like a shortcut thingy. Let me bring it in. I have this Huion shortcut. Yeah, it's like, hold on, I'll just paste it here. This thing. I have this set up now. I feel like such a pro. So like this button is like my brush. This is my eraser. This is undo. This is redo. This is the select tool. This is like selecting the selection, or just like, yeah, selecting selecting the selection. Then just move tool. Then the liquify tool. So I have everything set up on these shortcuts, and then this is like the make big make the pen big or small. Like, look at that. It's so useful. It has improved my workflow so much. Talking about which, I do need to calibrate my tablet. Scuffed streams as per usual, gang. There will be a day where I come prepared, fully prepared. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. But I really like the calibration because you have to like you get the screen and you have to like click on the dots, and I feel so smart. I feel so smart for doing it. Okay. I was stalling. I'm stalling. I'm stalling. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the folder. I guess I could just render over it now. Let's duplicate this. And then I can keep a little backup here. I'll move. I can keep a little backup here. And then I can just merge these layers. I can, yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Merge, and then it is done. Yoo-hoo! I really want to make this model kind of special, I guess. I guess that's what always fucks me over, is that I want to make every model special. But, I want her to be able to lean over and do fun stuff and, like, puff out her cheeks and be super cute. I know that's gonna take so long. It will probably take me the whole year. But you know what? We have time. We have a lot of time. I don't need to rush anything because I didn't set any deadlines this time like I did last time. I didn't say like, oh, I'm gonna debut on this day and then I have to rush to get everything. No. We're gonna do this correctly. And we're gonna do it my way. There. I think one of the cooler things that I've learned since I was like since I started on animation school is probably patience and being quick with whatever you're doing. Like I know it's kind of contrary to what I just said not to do, which is rush, but I've gotten a lot faster at drawing it out. I gotta say, I was already kind of fast. But animation, you gotta get shit done, man. Okay, I'm already disliking the rendering. That's wild. Let's just undo all of that. Thank you. Oh god. Not all of it. There we go. A lot of the work we did, I was surprised to have already known that we were going to do. Like, you always see online, like, animation course 101, and it's, like, the bouncing ball, and you're like, how is that gonna... It fucking helps! It definitely fucking helps when you know how to bounce a ball. I'm sorry. It's like, people are like, how is that gonna help me? It helps so much. Genuinely. Let me look up some references on how to... for the folds on his clothes. It's genuinely wild the improvement I had from the first ever bouncing ball I had to do to, like, now, where I'm, like, itching to get my hands on more complex things. I guess it's why I wanted to make another model, because now that I have like some animation principles ready, I understand the animation principles now. Whisper says, well, you don't really know until you try. Exactly. I was one of the people that was like, why is animating a ball gonna help me understand squash and stretch and like timing and spacing and all this shit? And then I was forced to do it, and then I figured out why. It's the simplest concepts that get you, man. It really is. It's also funny because I don't particularly like. I know this is gonna sound wild, right? Why are you in an animation school if you don't want to be an animator? I don't want to be an animator. But it's been so useful just for like character creation to learn how to draw from zero. A lot of the courses that we had were basically like teaching us how to get our fundamentals right. And even though it didn't really help my case that much, I saw some of my classmates get so much improvement just from like a normal gesture drawing class. Because I'd already done stuff like that before, so it was easier on me, at least. It was a humble brag, whatever. But it definitely helped that I had at least some form of basic knowledge of how to draw in programs. Like, my teachers were very surprised at the way I handled Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, because my school provides, or my uni provides, the programs for us to work with, which is, I really want to start drawing on Photoshop a lot more. I drew Noelle from Deltarune the other day, and it was wild, the difference in how Clip Studio feels to how Photoshop feels. I guess it's because I haven't messed around with it that much, but Photoshop felt smoother. If you know the basics, you're basically on the other side. Yeah. This semester was like, I was smurfing. I was genuinely smurfing. I think I would have died if they put me in the second semester straight away, though. So I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy. Same here. Exactly. It's cool because you get to understand perspectives you didn't know before. Like, in my gesture drawing class, I was taught how to measure with a pencil, which I didn't... Even when they were teaching me how to, like, measure, I didn't get it. Because I was like, you just draw what you see, bro. Like, because whenever I would draw, the measurements would already be correct to the naked eye. So my teacher would sometimes go like, but you didn't measure. And I would be like, well, yeah, I didn't need to. My brain does it for me. Still, though, I never really showed my teachers my, like, outside work. I was kind of shy, because, like, these are professionals, right? I was very embarrassed to be like, hi, I do VTubing every couple years. And draw anime girls. And furries. Oh yeah, furries. My classmates say I'm smurfing. Same here. Same here. There was one teacher in particular where I was like, I know he's trying to push me to be better, but bro, just follow the... I'm doing bare minimum in this class so I can do maximum effort in other classes. Please leave me alone. I don't like that he's like, well, you could have done better, because I know you could have, so I'm gonna mark you down a couple points, okay? And I'm like, dude! Just follow the rubric. Just... Whatever, I passed the class anyway, but the fact that he was so insistent on, like, trying to push me, I understand it's, like, a good thing, But it's also very frustrating when you don't want to put the effort or beyond the effort of what is required of you to do. It's also like, um, it's super interesting because, like, in veterinary school, I felt like I was very distanced from everyone else because a lot of them came from prestigious high schools or, uh, you know, expensive schools that I couldn't afford and I didn't grow up in. So a lot of them made cliques like very early on of like, haha, I went to this high school. Oh my god, you did. Oh my god, me too. And they would just mingle amongst themselves, which is fair. Um, you know. But here in animation school, everyone was low key like, yo, uh you went to that school in the middle of fucking nowhere? Hell yeah, brother. I don't know it. I don't know where that is, but cool. Did you get your education? Cool. You got your education. That's all that matters. It feels a lot less toxic, at least for now. I don't know. I thought it was pretty chill compared to the uni I was in before. That was very competitive and everyone was at their throats and like the teachers were super, super strict. But that might have also been because I was in a career that I didn't really want or like all that much. The not so important class is always the most strict. You're so correct. You listen, I had a class that was about like communications. It was not the most important class. The teacher is actually a sweetheart. Like that was the least important class and he was actually so cool about it. Because he was like, "Hey, I know you guys all want to do animation. I know my class is probably going to be very, very boring to you, but I still have to do this class as much as you don't like it and I don't care." I thought he was pretty chill for on the first class being like, "I know you guys don't want to do this class. So, just do your work and you'll be fine." Like so reluctant. I felt bad for him, honestly. Cuz he said that with the defeat and pride of someone who has done this class so many times, but also knows half of the people there will fall asleep because it's like late into the afternoon and it's the classroom was like all like warm and shit, so you would just fall asleep, you know. So I was actually very happy to see for once that the teacher with the least important class was the most supportive of us. I thought that was really neat. Not to mention, all of the teachers really. Hold on, I'm sitting on my legs. Sorry. All of the teachers were really nice this semester. At least the ones I got. There were a couple hiccups. There were a couple of teachers I didn't particularly enjoy the classes of, but at the end of the day, they were all mostly helpful and really looked like they knew what they were talking about, you know? Because some teachers, you just know they have never taught a class and don't really know how to reply to people. It's wild how many teachers just don't have patience for students. Like, there's a thin line. Actually, no, it's a pretty thick line between like, oh, you didn't pay attention in class, I'm not gonna help you. Like, that's super valid. But then there's teachers who you're like, hello, my entire family just got into a car crash. Can I get an extension on this? And they're like, why did your family get into a car crash? You should have said that like with anticipation. It's like, what the fuck is bro on? Like, that is wild. But no, most of my teachers were very lovely. In fact, a lot of them you could just speak to like a normal person, and they would reply to you like a normal person would. insanity, you know? Okay, I found a good reference. Jesus, that took so long. I don't know. What else to say about uni? It's just kind of a lot. Like, I met some really cool people there. I already mentioned that, but it's just, overall really cool to see the different people that entered the career and why. Like, I thought that was the coolest thing to know, is why they entered the career. Some of them were like, oh, you know, I really like drawing as a kid, so I thought, you know, I don't have anything else that calls to me. And I was like, cool. And then some people are like, I have been drawing since the age of 5, like me, and I must prove to everyone that I can make a living out of art. And it's like, fuck yeah. But everyone had a different reason. I mean, my reason is because I just want to do character design, or storyboarding. Like, those two are wildly different, but they are under the umbrella of what the uni kind of teaches. I appreciated college more than high school because people actually wanted to be there. True. Like, if you don't want to be there, you just don't go, right? Like, and the first couple months, a lot of people dropped out of the course because they realized, like, holy shit, animation is kind of like a big commitment. Or they just straight up realized, like, hey, I don't think this kind of drawing is what I'm after. But everyone just has, like, such good disposition, to be there. I kind of took the role. I put myself forward on, like, my best attitude, I guess. And I was helping a lot of my classmates with, like, scheduling and stuff. Like, I would put out, like, a weekly, like, reminder of, like, hey, you guys, we have to turn this in or we'll die. And everyone was like, oh my god, thanks. But people were actually appreciative of me taking the time to do that, and they would in turn be like, hey, if you ever need help, you know, you can just let me know, I'll be there, smiley face. But yeah, it's so true that people just actually want to be there. At least the classmates that I got for this semester were very homely. I don't know how to explain it. Like, they were, it was like Toretto, like family matters. Where everyone just tried to pull each other up rather than put each other down. A lot of people that are starting uni drop out because they didn't know what they wanted. Exactly. It's kind of sad, like, not knowing what you want to do, but it's super valid to, like, seek something out and realize that it's not for you. I think that's one of the coolest things you can do, is try and fail. And I'm not saying that because I dropped out of my first choice, but because I recognize that it takes a lot of self-introspection. Like, you need to know what you want to know that you don't want this, right? It's not something you decide on a whim, like, well, this isn't for me, I'm leaving it, and then you regret it for the rest of your life. I mean, I'm sure some of them are like that. Same here, twin. Exactly. I'm sure some people just take hasteful decisions like that, but not everyone can afford to have that luxury of choosing, right? Because choosing is a luxury depending on your parents and your money and availability and all that. So when a lot of them were like, hey, you know, I don't think I'm gonna continue with this, it was nice meeting you though, I was like, dude, that's so valid. Like, yeah, no, get out of here. If you don't want to be here, get out. Like, the moment you have that unsettling feeling that this is not for you, just go. Because not only does your debt rack up, you're also just unhappy. You're not in a place where you want to be. Why stay? Unless you have, you know, again, obligations, but I don't think anyone's being obligated by their parents to go to animation school. I could be wrong. Maybe your dad is like, I don't know, fucking Aaron Blaze, and he's like, you have to do animation, my child. Your dad is like Hayao Miyazaki, and he's like, you disappoint me before you even come out of the womb. But the vibes were immaculate, man. I don't think I had like a bad experience that made me want to like quit or anything. I met a lot of people from other sections because we're like 100 and something people, like 160 something. And in the first few days I met a lot of people from other classes that were just like super chill. I'm excited because now in this in the second semester we get to choose our classes, so we're not gonna stick with the same people we were in the first semester to begin with. So meeting people, fun, scary. You have to be an artist to live in this house, or we're gonna kick you out into the curb. How dare you not be an artist? Your mother is into ceramics. Your father works in marketing as an illustrator. How dare you? It's like how Holland had the choice to, like, the football player had the choice of, like, becoming a basketball player or a football player, and he was like, Holland wants ball. Which ball, though, Holland? Ball. And they just threw him into football. That's wild. I've always heard of the story of, like, people getting, like, oh, you have to be doctor, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer. I find that so crazy because a lot of them don't want to do that, but they do it anyway because of their family. And then I understand, like, oh, I'm fucking around and finding out as an artist, man. Like, it's not gonna be the prettiest or easiest thing to get into, right? The market is super saturated, but that's like with any other career. Nothing is easy. Nothing comes easily. It's also, like, within that topic, it's also why I kind of want to start streaming again. I don't want to give up streaming. I find it so fun to just hang out here and yap at the screen. I'm already a certified yapper in real life. And I know I bore a lot of people whenever I'm IRL yapping at them. So it's fun to just come here, have a chat. If people don't like it, they can literally mute the stream and just watch, or they can leave. I find that so... I find it a lost art to, like, just mute streams that you don't like hearing about and just watching the gameplay. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of, on TikTok especially, of, like, people correcting each other's art. Like, the Doki Doki Literature Club thing. I found that so wild. Like, if you don't like someone's art style, you know you can just scroll, right? Why put the artist down? Like, as long as they're not drawing anything heinous, I don't care how their art style looks like. Sure, you can dislike it. There's no law saying you can't dislike certain art styles. But the fact that the artist got, like, death threats over how they drew the Doki Doki Literature Club characters is insane. Genuinely. Like, damn. People can't even draw fan art anymore without getting death threats. I hate fun, meme people. Yeah. Insert any SpongeBob episode about Squidward and it's them. But Squidward was a true and tried artist, so I forgive him. I kind of want to stay on that topic for a little bit, because I think it's so strange that people can't ignore things they don't like anymore. Like, did I like the Doki Doki Literature Club art? I personally did. Does that mean you have to too? Fuck no. like, I'm not gonna force you to like it. I'm not gonna be like harping on about the art style and how good it is and how well made the facial structures were and how people are dumb for not getting it. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a Renaissance apologist. But I do find strange that they can't just ignore art they don't like. They have to speak about it. They have to... I mean, in a way, it's almost like me talking right now about how I don't like that they don't like it. Or rather, I don't like that they hate on it, is my take, I guess. You're allowed to dislike it. I don't see why you have to comment on their post that they should die. Like, brother, it's just a drawing, man. It's just a drawing in an art style you don't like. It's super duper simple. People are so brain rotted now. I mean, I'm drawing VTubers. I get as brain rotted as I get, right? You don't understand why people don't mind their own business? Exactly. It's in my tism brain. My logic is, I don't like something, I stop watching it. I find something that I don't like, and I'm like, okay, unfollow. Perhaps even a little block, like with James Charles. By the way, go block that asshole. I'm hate mobbing. Raw. No, I'm kidding. Like, I don't like James Charles. I think he's weird. I blocked him. Ooh, wow. I don't understand what. Look, I didn't make a huge statement about blocking James Charles because I didn't like the man. You know. I saw the whole like what was this? Was it Delta Airlines that shut down? And then he got a message from a fan, and he went all weird mode about it, and I was like, whoa. I definitely don't like this creator, I'm gonna block him. And then I went on about my day. Sure, I like the occasional meme about, you know, hating on the man. But it was memes. It's not like I wished death upon the guy. I didn't go into his page and start commenting like, dude, you are the worst person on this planet. You should die. Like, can we keep this energy for people that kind of deserve it? You know, like a certain orange in office. I do not condone hatred. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But I'm not allowed to say. Well, he kind of does. Yeah, he kind of does. He deserves everything coming his way. I wish... Listen, I'm gonna make one small comment. And it's that people have such bad aim. Damn it. They really have such bad aim. You don't focus your life in the hate. I have kind of realized that I used to kind of be like that. Where I would focus on, like, how much this content creator shouldn't be platformed. But then I was like, man, I can just walk away from that. Like, unless they did something really, really fucking bad, you know? Like, I know, I will keep mentioning his name, but I shouldn't. James Charles has done some pretty shitty and awful things in the past with proof. Which is why I initially had him blocked anyway. But, like, if you keep giving these people attention, which is hypocritical because I'm talking about him right now, they're just gonna keep getting more popular. They're gonna find more of an audience of, like, of people that will support them. And then eventually, either way, the internet forgets. The internet always forgets. They genuinely do. Like, it could be, like, the biggest, most massive cancellation of all time. And then, a week from then, people are gonna be like, huh? Who's that guy? Oh, his content looks cool. Let me watch. And then the apology is erased and shit. So they don't get the context. It's like, I don't blame non-active viewers for not knowing certain things, right? But it's still wild to me that you would support someone that you in the past would be like, oh, I hate this guy. That sucks for him. I don't wanna I don't wanna associate myself with this guy. That sucks. And then you like a year later you're like, oh, his content's back. Cool. Like, unless they've shown like progress, I suppose. Accountability of any kind. Nothing ever happens in the internet. This is true. Nothing ever happens. It's poof. It's gone. What were we talking about? So I'm legally not allowed to say that some people deserve hate, but I'm not saying they don't. I'm certainly not saying they don't. But just in like in the very tiny scale of content creators of like that are just chilling, right? Like artists on TikTok that are just chilling, drawing their shit, posting their art for the world to see. It's fine if you don't like it. I just don't understand why they had to go to the extreme of sending that person death threats because they didn't like the way they drew them. Like, the TLDR was for that sort of issue, not real world issues where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't comment on this because I'm not smart enough to comment on, you know? So here's to... I was gonna say, here's to minding your business, but that sounds so aggressive. Here's to, like, consuming content you like. The most people who get hate do not deserve it. This is true. Like, ooh, okay. I know a certain someone that deserves a little hate. Love in Deep Space. Let's talk about Valko, because I had nobody to talk to Valko about. Holy shit! Oh my god. Things have spiraled so out of control with the whole Love in Deep Space situation. As a small, like, little... Not the propaganda! As a small little, like, TLDR, Love in Deep Space was going to add a new love interest named Valko, and they teased him, they hyped him up for, like, the better part of a week, and then, because of circumstance, they backtracked their announcement, and they canceled him. They canceled the dog. He was a werewolf, okay? Leave me alone. They canceled the dog. They took away our dog. They shot him like they shot John Wick's dog, okay? Wild. Genuinely wild. Like, for Genshin fans, it's like they announced the Tsaritsa for the gacha, and then a week later they were like, oops, sorry, no, we're deleting the Tsaritsa, and we're also taking away the whole what's the nation? Sneznaya. We're taking out Sneznaya from the game. Sorry, guys. Super insane situation. Never been done before. A world's first, if you will. And everyone's just waiting on bated breath to know what the fuck is gonna happen now. I'm with the boycott for now, but I don't want... Okay. It's strange, right? Because in the news, in Chinese news, it has been reported that, in the headquarters of Love in Deep Space, they got, like... They got sent physical death threats to the company. Via specific items, like ritual funerary items, and, like, some other strange shit that there was, like, a police report about. Like, they were getting threats over adding this little dog because some of the Chinese fans didn't like him. And, dude, valid. If you don't like Falco, same with the art shit. If you don't like Falco, I don't care. But to threaten the creators because you don't like Falco is wild. See, now I'm gonna get, like, I'm gonna get flamed for this. I'm gonna get attacked on Twitter. I'm not that important. Never mind. I'm gonna get attacked on Twitter for siding with the dog. But, like, they could have just ignored him. Suggestion. I know he's vital to, like, a lot of the lore. It's why people are upset, because he was going to be super important to the lore, and then they took him out, and now there's, like, a huge void that there needs to be filled for his lore to make sense in-game if they're not gonna add him back, which is crazy. Allegedly 2 years of work gone on the character because people didn't like him. And the reasons weren't even, like, a lot of the reasons I thought were kind of strange, because the game already had, like, some really quote-unquote dark themes. And then they used that to, like, deplatform the game, and now it's, like, there's been a rise in people sending funeral flowers that I've seen, and it's so, put the money into something useful. Exactly! It's so strange. It's so strange. I've been seeing a lot of positivity come from it, though. Like, I saw someone who was gonna spend, like, a whole bunch of money on the Valko banner, and then decided to spend it on, like, dog rescue instead, which I thought was, like, so cool. Like, yes, girl. Help those dogs. I thought that was, like, a very good way of showing, well, I'm not gonna tell her what to do with her money, but, like, I think it's really cool that that she was like, you know what, I'm gonna put my money into something that matters. I'm gonna put my money towards something that will help these poor doggies get a home and better care. I thought that was, like, that was the best message that could have come out of this whole thing. It's just people that's realizing how much money they're spending on the game and being like, you know what, fuck this. Because I realized, too, I was preparing. I was gonna be like, dude, I want to spend so much money on this man. And then I was like, hold on. I have groceries to pay for. I like, I was a little ashamed. I'm not gonna shame anyone for, you know, spending their money on Love and Deep Space, because I spent a lot of money. Cumulatively, mind you, because I would get, like, the $5 a month thingy, which not everyone can afford. And also, on Twitter, a lot of the arguments were like, oh, global girlies, like, they're not spending as much money as the Chinese girlies, and, like, or Chinese server, so, like, they don't get a say in what goes. And it's like, the VIP for Love and Deep Space is, like, over, like, $1,000 or $800 from what I've seen. And people are calling them broke. And it's like, dude, that's a whole wage. That's a whole living wage every month. For the little pixels. The hot pixels, mind you. I am not shaming. I am stating the obvious, but I am a Love and Deep Space player. I have been since release. So I'm just very disappointed and sad. Like, I don't even know that I would return to the game if they added him back. Because it was just such a strange thing for a company to do. It's been wild to see the reception on all fronts, though. Like, the whole of the gaming community has been kind of into it. I've seen so many, like, artists that are, like, not even Love and Deep Space artists, but they're like, hey, I saw that this dog lost his home. Can I draw him? I'll draw him for you guys, here. And then they just drop a masterpiece. It's fucking great. It's great. I love it. It's just so enjoyable to see that something so awful and bad can bring people together and be like, hey, no, we want the dog back. Give us the dog. Even, like, At this point, I think I would play if they added him back and didn't add him back in the Chinese servers. Like, they didn't want him. I know a lot of Chinese fans did want him, but you know, negativity always wins for some reason. My dog. I want my dog. Can I pet that dog? And in this case, I do think it was kind of justified in them having like a knee-jerk reaction, because they were getting, like, to the headquarters, they were getting threats. So I understand. I'm not putting them down over that. I just wish there was a better way that this could have been handled. Especially with, like, the amount of false reports that were made about the game, and the state of the game. But whatever. I just want my dog back. I'll end it on that note. I want Valko back. Bring Valko back. Because not only was he super important to the storyline, he was also planned from, like, years ago. When they released, like, a teaser where all 6 Lee showed up, and it's how people found out Caleb was gonna be in the game. Bring them back. Bring my dog back. Wait. Hold on. Where is that? Rip Valko. I know if I look up Rip Valko, there must be, like, there's no post where it's like, vuela alto Valko. I really like those memes. I think I might have retweeted one of them. Which, by the way, God, I fell back into Twitter because I've been seeing a lot of artists post on there, and I'm like, I just want to follow my favorite artists, man. I don't even post on Twitter anymore. But I get so much FOMO. It's so bad. Hold on, where is it? I know for a fact that I retweeted and liked a picture of Valko and, like, with the heaven gates and whatever. It's great. You'll see. You trust. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me on this, man. Sorry, I just... I'm seeing all of my reposts, and it's wild. Wait, here. I got a better one. This is Chilean Valko by this person. Here, I'll put them on screen. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at him. How can you not want him? He is drinking Casillero del Diablo, so... Details, people, details. Hold on, where is it? I still want to find it. It's just... It tickles me, okay? It's a very silly, very beautiful post, okay? Firulais! Yes! They called him Firulais the other day, and I was like, holy shit, that's so fucking funny! There we go, I found it, because I sent it to my brother in the chat. Look at this shit. Look at it. Oh god. I haven't saved. There we go. Roa del cielo, Firulais. There's the credit. It's such a good edit. I love it. I genuinely love it. I might... Yeah, why not? Why not? Let me save this. What month is this month? Oh, it is the month of my birthday, by the way. We will be doing a birthday stream, perhaps. I don't promise anything. Here. We're gonna have the Valko propaganda up on stream. Where is it? July. There. We're gonna have him in a little corner. Rara el cielo tiruláis. Ugh. What a good post, man. I'm gonna send the link. Wait, I just shut the tab. I'm gonna send the link in chat. There. Rara el cielo tiruláis. Ugh, that's so funny. It's genuinely so peak. It's so peak. Alright, back to drawing, I guess. This sucks. No, it doesn't suck. I just need to keep rendering. I need to keep rendering. Remember, sir? Like I said, sir, you have to keep drinking, remember? It's fucking... God damn it. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Just gonna put that out there. But the meme is funny. You can't blame me. Is that... No, that's too dark. Alright. Didn't like it. I said alright just because I needed to say... I needed to... ignore me. Let's render the other sleeve before I tweak. By the way, ignore me. Tweak... awaken the peak sound in my head. So, like, we're gonna talk about peak. We're gonna talk about peak. Sorry. I gotta talk to peak about someone. Just mixing up words now. Slowly transitioning into XQC. I have been playing Peak a little bit recently, and I miss this game so much. It reminds me of why I like playing Among Us, strangely enough. Like, it's one of those games where I'm like, man, this is so fun to play with friends, and then none of my friends want to play it with me. A few more centimeters to form a word? Yeah. Sus! Sus! I kind of miss Peak Among Us. I'm gonna be very candid here and just say it. I'm gonna say it. I miss Among Us. I miss Among Us. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Give me a sec. The reference I have isn't working anymore. It was just so fun watching everyone go insane trying to figure out who the imposter was, fighting each other, friendly, mind you, because, you know, people get tilted in those sorts of games. I don't blame them, but... Sorry, I forgot I had Valko up on the screen. Oh shit. There we go. I kind of miss when it was like groups of 20 people gathering together just to play Among Us. Like I saw my I saw the animation group do one on Discord, but I was busy so I couldn't join. Do you know how depressed I was that I couldn't join? Do you know? My favorite game, Among Us. Hello, hello! Welcome into the stream! We're talking about Among Us. We're talking about how I miss Peak Among Us. Because that's a conversation that needs to be had. And we're rendering a new VTuber model that I want to do. And we have Valko up on the on the screen to mourn him. That's a lot. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I guess I just miss the community of it. Just being like, it's your favorite. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game, but it's a little silly, you know. Among Us just seems so fun when you're with the right group of people. Same with Peak, because I was talking about Peak. I do multi-stream player of Among Us. That's so cool. It's so much fun. I bet it's so fun. I got perfect timing. Exactly. Godsend. Actual, like, hydrogen bomb just dropping in. I was talking to my friends the other day about, like, that one Chibi-Doki clip where she just falls and dies and while screaming. And I was like, that's peak, you know? When you're just... You get into it, man. Like, falling in Peak is great. But have you ever been a imposter in Among Us and got someone to third imposter for you? It's the greatest feeling. You should join us one day when we can have voice chat. That would be lovely. I'm not very active though, so I don't know how much you'd want to have me over though. I love Among Us so much. Yeah. It's such a silly game. Ugh. When we got back into Peak, I realized that I can never get I can never get away from wanting to, like, try hard again. Like, listen, I'm not good at games by any means. I'm just, like, a very average player who enjoys playing. But, it's just fun to try hard at a game as simple as Peak. They always accuse me even when I don't do anything. Yeah. That's valid. There was a point where which is silly because, like, I'm just doing my tasks. I'm not even trying to figure out who the imposter is, man. I'm just existing. Let me exist. Let me be sus. Oh my. I don't like the rendering on the sleeve. We're gonna leave that sleeve alone. We're not gonna touch it. Oh, but I want to finish the sleeves. Damn it. So sad, yeah. Oh, did not mean to do that. Alright. I don't know if I should continue. I like your voice and avatar. It's cute. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is a pretty old avatar by now. It's why I'm drawing the one I'm drawing on screen. I really want to make a new model because I rigged and made this model myself, but it was like back in 2021. And I haven't streamed a lot since then, and now I'm like, this is so outdated, I want to make another one. But thank you! Upgrades, people, upgrades. Yeah. Oh, for anyone wondering, Okamiyashiro is on the YouTube chat. I will follow you. Lucky that I find you. We have the same passion. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. I feel like I keep adding lines and nothing's changing. I'm seeing both chats. Fuck yeah. Dedicated viewer over here. You don't have to. I am... Yeah, YouTube say hi. Hell yeah! I've actually done just like one YouTube stream prior to this one, so it's wild to see someone from YouTube. Hello, hello. And just call me Mia, it's fine. Okay, hi Mia, hi Mia. So happy to see people joining in. Oh, I forgot. Should I add it though? Like, it's not gonna be seen anyway. So I do like Floss having, like, the model having, like, a little mole on her cheek, but it's not gonna be shown anyway, so whatever, it's fine. Alright, so shirt is not done, but it's decent. I'm not mad at it. The rendering is fine. I'm not angry at it like I usually would be. So let's try rendering the hair. This is gonna be a nightmare. I will be streaming Thursday again, just to like keep a consistent I guess new schedule. You love drawing too? Hell yeah! Wait, let me go. I wanna see. I wanna see the YouTube. Hold on. YouTube, please. YouTube. Go to channel. There we go. Oh my goodness. Your drawings are insane. Holy shit. Sorry, you draw so good. Like there's a speed bait from a month ago and your drawing looks incredible. I want to leave a like and subscribe. You're awesome. Wow. Your rendering is so soft. I have really different style of drawing. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. I love your avatar too. You're welcome, you're welcome. Very happy to have someone new around here. Hehe. Oh, I don't want to run through the hair. Now I'm nervous. Oh, a little self-conscious. Your drawing is so good. Thank you, thank you. I try. It's been a while since I've been able to do something this self-indulgent, you know? Recent drawings have just been for university work and such. So it's nice. Like a princess. Oh, thank you. She does look kind of regal, doesn't she? I was just thinking about, like, what is something I would like to wear in real life that I probably can't afford? And I settled on something kind of simple compared to my other models. Pog. I'm so scared of rendering the hair. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, let's do this glove instead. Hell yeah, old money style. Yeah, kinda. She looks like she would be in like one of those old like visual novels. where she's like the protagonist maid and she's like shunned by her family because she's like adopted or something. I don't know. Mia says, I was drawing on Krita and I moved recently to Clip Studio Paint. My goodness, my brain almost stopped. Same. I used Krita for a long time before moving to Krita. And I was very scared, sorry, to Clip Studio, before moving to Clip Studio. I was very scared because there's so many options that you can do and brushes and things you can install to like make it run so cool. The asset store is what got me, because then I can use like the 3D models and stuff to pose, and it saves so much time. Yeah, it's so much stuff. It's so much, but it's so cool. I'm honestly very happy with Clip Studio. I've recently been able to use Photoshop, but in terms of illustration, I think I'll stick with Clip Studio. It's just, it's so comfortable once you get used to it. This setup is actually like the workspace. I moved it around so much just to be comfortable with it, because I realized I'm gonna be using it. It doesn't need to make much sense to everyone else. You learn so much. Yeah. It kind of unlocks something. I don't know. For me, when I swapped to Clip Studio, I felt like the Jimmy Neutron gif. I felt like my brain was exploding with information. Good information. Overwhelming, though. I might do a stream in the future where I don't know. I really want to play Deltarune on stream, and I also want to get in like some maybe language learning in there, but we'll see if I have the time. But for now, I'm gonna stick to my Vtuber model and finish it. At least finish the illustration. Because the Live 2D is gonna be another beast that I will also stream, mind you, but I'm just gonna have fun while I can. It's a little silly that I have all of these brushes, and I just use one for everything. Can't wait for my next stream. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm excited too, because then I have to force myself to work on what I'm actually drawing. I feel like streaming helps me get in a mindset where, well, I have to draw. I don't have a choice. I feels so productive. You do the same. Yeah, it's like, oh well, I can't just stop now. That would be very rude. You have a lot and use only one. Yeah. You find that one brush you really like, and you cling to that brush. No matter what. Well, unless the next brush comes in, and you're like, well, I don't want to play with this brush anymore. We are the pressure that you need to move on. Exactly. Keeps me energized. Yes, you have to finish. Well, now I have to finish. I do want to see this model, like, with the live 2D and such. I feel like I've learned a lot since the model on screen. So, I'm excited to put my knowledge to the test. Huzzah! That doesn't look right. I want to see your next model. Thank you so much. Well, now I'm excited. Because I want to finish it. Go beyond. Indeed. Okay, so far, we have a semi-finished shirt with her gloves. I do need to render a lot more around the chest, but that's good. I kind of want to move to her shoes, because they're gonna be shiny. They're gonna be shiny like my original, or like the other illustration shoes. Fighting, fighting! Have to press onwards. So let me look up a reference for these so that I get the texture just right. Because they're gonna be like super shiny, super glossy. Kind of want to get like a baseline shading for all of her before I end stream. I'm not gonna end stream soon. Well, maybe like soon-ish, but I want to get some work done so that I can be like, okay, I'm happy with the work we have achieved today. There, that looked a little silly. That looked a little bit silly. You know what's crazy? When I was designing this Vtuber, or well, this iteration of her, I kind of realized that I can do whatever I want. I realized, like, I don't need to perform or really think about it. Like, if I like it, I like it. I can just leave it at that. I don't need to overcomplicate her just to maybe look more appealing. You know the anime Sherlock Holmes? There's an anime for Sherlock Holmes? No, I don't. I don't. Oh, but she would fit so nicely in there. The model looks like she's coming from that time. Indeed, yes, I see what you're saying. Minus the elf ears, but that's a little detail. But yes, she is very much dressed like that time period. I just really like that sort of style. I'm not sure what the clothing style is called, but I really love it. It's just so soft and clean, and I'm like, I've always wanted to dress like that in real life, but you know, it's a little expensive to dress like that. But it is, in a way, how I'd love to look if I could. I am super excited to see, like, her toggles, though. Like, I say that as if I'm not the one gonna be that's gonna be making those, but I kind of want her to have, like, the lean forward, lean back, the, like, puffing out her cheeks, stuff like that. I really want her to be able to do all sorts of stuff. I always wear old money style, as you should. It's so fun. Like, once you find that, like, once you find the clothes that feel comfortable for you, it's such a nice feeling. You stop caring, because you're just happy wearing what you like, or at least what looks good on you, and people stop looking at it like an outfit, and it's more like a statement. Like, I dress like this, respect it. My clothes are all like that, and suits. Oh, suits are so cool. I really want a suit in real life that's like pink. I think that would look so cool. I remember a lot of times when I'm going out, I'm really self-conscious about what I'm putting on. I'm like, this is how I'm going to be perceived. I need to make a good impression. To who? Once I realized that I don't need to dress because, like, people are gonna see me. I should dress because I'm happy to be going out or stuff like that. I think that's something that has been comforting. Yeah, feeling cool. Exactly. Like, if I feel cool, I'm gonna look cool. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Especially when going to my university, I kind of figured out that if I have like a couple outfits planned that I cycle through, then nobody really notices what you're wearing. Like, yeah, sometimes people will be like, oh, I love your outfit, and I'm like, hell yeah, thank you. You got a purple shirt? That's all you need, brother. That's all you need. You're the purple guy. Or. I need to stop. I'm so sorry. See, that's the kind of brain rot you want. The silly brain rot. I have like this really like long flowy dress that's like, it has like flower patterns on it, and I love wearing it. I'm glad I joined in time for the FNAF references. Hello, Odd! Hi. Odd makes an appearance. Activating recessive brain run. Activating neurons. Oh, what did I... Hold on, I did something. There we go. Odd, look at How's art going? It's going great. We also met someone on the YouTube chat. It's great. Their name is Mia. And we have a couple people in here too. Hello, lurkers. I see you. No, wait, I'm not perceiving you though. And we also have Valko on the screen because I was talking about Valko earlier and I got sad, so we have him up on the screen. Perfect. He deserves to be up there. Yahoo, Twitch. Mia says yahoo. Lovely, beautiful. I do have to say, I'm having a lot of fun just yapping here. It's been a while since I yapped this much through the screen. So it's a nice change of pace. I feel like that leg is a little scuffed, but it's okay. We'll correct the mistakes in time. No need to rush this model. Oh, I see why it looks scuffed. It's because I did it wrong. Oopsies. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Having fun is the most important thing. Indeed. Wise words. Especially with Vtubing. If you're not having fun, then who is? Scuff? What scuff? Never happened. Indeed. You're correct. You are factually correct, Odd. To be fair, I have been struggling with a little bit of the rendering. I mean, look at that shoe. That shoe, for being as little rendered as it is, I'm happy with it. It is fine. It works. The shirt, I've been kind of struggling with because of the folds, but doesn't matter. It's fine. It'll resolve. And I haven't done anything with the face because I'm scared. Mia says, I love the flower on the dress. Thank you. Thank you. She is very flower themed. Her lore, or my lore, that's kind of weird, is that she's like a flower that was brought into humanoid form by a wizard. That's it. She's just a little silly flower that a wizard saw and he was like, man, that's such a pretty flower. She should be a human. Odd says, I feel like the hair is either going to be the most fun or most stressful part. Don't remind me. I'm dreading it because it's gonna be... Everything depends entirely on how the hair looks. Because I have to rig it on Live 2D afterwards, and that's gonna suck. But that's a problem for tomorrow's me, not for today. I also don't know if I want her Hoge to look like a heart or not. Like, it would be cute if I brought back like the heart, but I think it would be a little much. Because then I would have to like do it like this or something. Oh. Problem for tomorrow. Why stress about something I could decide today when I could decide it tomorrow? That's not a sound logic to have, I'm sorry. I'm very happy with how she's turning out, though. To everyone, feel free to be also drawing, maybe working on some stuff, despite me cackling like a little Tasmanian devil. I'm very happy to have you here. Nice shoes, thank you. Thank you. They're never gonna be on screen, but it's important that I render them properly. I might want to do maybe like this neck ruffle piece next. I would never wear the ruffle, but it does look very cute on the model, so that's why it's there. Oh, that's a nice song. I think we already heard that one, but you know, I'm kind of spacing out. As a reminder, in both the YouTube and Twitch descriptions, I have linked the playlist. In case you'd just like to hear that off stream or whatever. Just a little reminder. And also any other information that might be useful. I have mostly on Twitch. But such as like the tablet, the program, everything is listed down there. I think I copy-pasted it correctly to YouTube, so I'm hoping it's there, but you know. I'll make sure to be a better YouTube streamer for next stream. I'll have more information up. You know what's something, you know, I love rendering certain stuff. Clothing is not one of my strong suits. But I am excited to render out her ears. I love... This is gonna sound strange, but I do love drawing ears. They're just so... They're such strange shapes. And yet they manage to work. Every time. But fabrics is something that I have to pay close attention to, because then it stops looking like the fabric I want it to look like. I hate it. Let me look up like a bow so I can imitate it. Oh wait, ooh, that's a nice reference. You can't see it, I'm aware, but just know that it is a very good reference. You have to get a 0.1 to pass. Let's go! You can do this. I believe in you. Wholeheartedly. This isn't sarcasm, I just sound like that. Oh, God. What class do you have to pass, if it's okay to ask? Or is it just like pass in general? Nice depth. Tina, how are you doing that? I don't know, Lois, I'm scared. Oh my god, I forgot about the redeems. Do I still have my Kermit redeem up? Chemistry 1. Lord have mercy on your soul. Good luck, brother. Mia says, I love to draw the iris at the end. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. It's, there's specific, there's always something an artist loves to draw, you know? It's their thing. I understand leaving the eye, like the tiny eyes for last. That's cool. If I draw the eyes at the start, I have problem to concentrate. Yeah, same. It's like, it's why I started with the face and then I was like, nope. Because I realized I would only draw the face and not finish the rest. It was very silly. I feel like they're watching me. Yeah, they're alive at that point. You can't keep drawing on them. They're just staring at you with them big ol' eyes. Look at her. If I had rendered her eyes at the start, that would have been disastrous. Look at her big ol' eyes. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this bow, though. Maybe. People are always like, you should start with the eyes, but I can't. Super fair. Sometimes it depends on my mood, though. Sometimes I really do want to draw, like, a good eye and then forget about the drawing. I tend to do a lot of revisions as I go. There's drawings that I've started and never finished because I just don't like the way it's going. But I'm starting to help myself finish those drawings. I'm putting less pressure on myself to actually start and finish a drawing. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure I put on myself that still remains even when I don't want it to. But it's something. Actually, this is the something. Starting this VTuber drawing, this model, actually, is just me being, okay, I can draw something. It doesn't need to be like for now. I don't need to finish it on today's stream. But it's something I want to do. It's something I'm going to do. And it's something I want to enjoy drawing. I'm glad you understand the feeling. I guess it's a creative thing where you want everything to look the way you just envisioned it, that you forget to actually enjoy the process. At least for me, that's kind of how it goes. That's the way she goes, I guess. Don't push yourself. That's a good one. Yeah. Know your limits. Know when you're maybe... Like, for example, this bow, I've been fighting with it for a little bit now. But I know that if I get to a point where I'm frustrated with it, I just need to move on to something else. Same with anything in the drawing. I got frustrated with the shirt, I went for the shoes. I couldn't do the skirt, no problem. I'll start on the bow. Just simple things, you know? Yeah, I'm fighting with it now. I'm fighting with the bone. It's good. It's good for now. Neat. I like it. Let's move on to the rest of the bows. And just copy over what we've just learned. What works best for these bows? Man, I just saw... I glanced at Twitch chat again and just saw the chemistry one like a jump scare. I definitely don't miss chemistry. It was fun, you know? It's something... It's fun. Until it's not. And then you curl up into a ball. And you wonder why you're doing chemistry one. I like it too. Yeah. Oh my god. My throat. Ah! I'm dying. Remember to stay hydrated, yappers. I still don't have organic chemistry, so it's all good. Yeah. Organic chemistry sounds like a nightmare. It sounds fun, but not when you have... See, a lot of science, I think, looks so fun and sounds fun, but when you're getting graded for it, like, it makes me no wanna. I no wanna. Throat gave up, yeah. My credentials as a certified yapper are slipping. I promised I'd yap, and I'm failing. You have to draw the molecule from a name. Oh yeah. Yeah. Biochemistry is not for the faint of heart. I remember when I had my classes on biochemistry, like, I didn't get to actual biochem, but it was like the level before it, and I remember just feeling so stupid because I couldn't get the names right. I couldn't memorize them. Oh, but you know, ask me the entire lore of Full Metal Alchemist or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and I'm like there in a second, you know? Like I will remember the most useless facts about things that I like, but not be able to remember anything number or chemistry related. Or physics. Physics, oh my god, I hated physics so much. I'm so bad at numbers. It's embarrassing at this point. So good luck, Whisper, with biochem. And the, oh no, the horror. Oh, the horror. Oh, you don't understand the horror. There we go. It looks a little strange. It's okay. We can just spam Ctrl Z and it's gone. Nothing is permanent. I'm kind of just gonna experiment a lot with this model and how I want to do the rendering. Especially since she looks so soft. I didn't intend for her to look so soft. Like, yeah, I wanted something like a whittle soft. Just a whittle bit. But I'm excited to see how she'll look when I'm actually talking, because I feel like I go gremlin mode a lot of the time when I'm gaming, because when I'm drawing it's at least a little more decent, right? At the very least. I'm a little more composed. Physics are fun in practice, but not in theory. Exactly. The one time where it's cool in applied physics and not theoretical. Because theory, I remember in high school, a lot of physics theory was so many numbers that I didn't really like. I don't like numbers. Number bad. No. I just had slower comprehension, so it was very frustrating. But seeing physics is so fun. Watching YouTube videos explaining how, I don't know, like, I genuinely would not know how to tell you this, but there's so many videos of physics professors just explaining and displaying whatever theory of physics they're explaining, and it looks so cool and interesting. And then they talk numbers, and I'm like, I'm gone. They talk numbers, I'm gone. But they show me how a feather and a bowling ball can fall at the same time in a vacuum, and I'm like, oh yes, I'm locked in. I'm sad. I'm watching this. Which is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? They're both the same weight, but steel is heavier than feathers. I'm so sorry. My brain is like a living internet archive at this point of just memes. Scottish memes are particularly funny to me. But that bit, love Scotland, indeed. Love Scotland. Scotland forever. But the way he says, like, but they're both a kilogram. It's like, the accent makes it so good. It's so good. Like, I wish I had, like, a cool Scottish accent. I will forever regret not learning how to speak like a Scotsman. Dialects are so fascinating, actually. Just knowing that someone came from a certain place and they sound a certain way because of it is so cool. I have a Japanese accent. Hell yeah. I would assume that it's because you're Japanese. I want to have an American accent. Oh, that's fair enough. I lost a lot of my accent speaking in American English because I'm not American. I'm from Chile. So transitioning from having a Spanish speaking accent to English speaking is it's kind of it was many years of me talking to native speakers and learning how they talk and like watching movies with subtitles so I could be like, oh, they're skipping over these vowels or stuff like that. I find that American accents are kind of weird because it depends on which American accent you want. Because they have so many accents too. But I know which one you're talking about. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't I don't want to assume. But some of them have such a clear cadence to it. It's very different from like English speaking accents sometimes. It's less posh. It's less posh. I love the different accents. Me too. I have friends from all over, like, the US. And they all have such distinct accents, even when they're like, I don't have an accent. Yes, you do. I have an accent. I may have lost a lot of, like, mine, but I still have an accent. I'm being called out. Yes, you are. You're like, I don't have an accent. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Odd. You have an accent. It's not as strong as other people's, but it's definitely there. It exists. But accents are cool. They're just a longer two-step verification of telling you, like, oh, I'm not from here. Alright. She's looking slightly rendered. Super duper rendered, not so much, but she is rendered. See, I always mess up the face when I try to render it, but let's go ahead and let's save and see if I can work up a little bit of a render for her face before I go. Actually, I should turn on the symmetry tool. The forbidden one, I suppose. Control S. I feel like I already changed her face shape and I haven't even done anything. I haven't... Wait, let me... Okay. Give me a sec. Let me copy, because I need to have a backup or I'm going to cry if I mess up her face, and I don't like it. So, pointers to keep in mind. She's soft, she looks cute, and a little bit ditzy. I already messed her up, because I'm making her too sharp. I do want her to have, like, that, maybe like a more I don't want her to look childish, even though she already does. But I do want her to look cute. Just like look at her. You look at her and you go, wow, that's cute. Super cute. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. She will remain cute. Or I'll try to keep her cute. Maybe like the face proportions a little bit? Oh, I'm already messing with her. Actually, since I have a copy of her, I'm gonna make her bald. I am going to steal her hair just for the duration of me rendering her. So I'm gonna take this bald, and now I can turn this back on. Just before the people notice that she's bald. Me after announcing that I was gonna make her bald. No, nobody look at her. Actually, I should do this with a stronger pen. This is like very extreme facial reconstruction surgery. Self-inflicted, mind you, because I should have separated layers, but you know, who's counting? Who's counting? Nobody look at my layers. This is why I'm in front of them. You cannot see my layers. I refuse. Okay, that's enough of an egg shape, I would think. Maybe this? Yeah. And now I put her hair back on and it's like nothing ever happened. I'll just make it a little transparent. So. We continue. Actually, not make her bald. Make her bald. Low cortisol 1 layer. Yeah. I think it's more like high cortisol because if I regret anything, I have to like paint over it, which is a pain. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. She's not gonna have the earrings on the other side though. There we go. Well, now she has a huge, chunk missing from her eye, but it's fine. She'll be fine. It'll be fine. I should give my mods access to being able to write on the screen so they can just write, like, bald and point at her. I'm considering it. See, now she already lost a lot of her whimsy just from me rendering her. So I'm sad. She loses so much whimsy when I start rendering her. But we're gonna keep the philosophy I've had for the better part of the stream and say that it's fine, and we can just redo it if I don't like it. God, her lack of hair is disturbing, I'm sorry. It kind of looks like she has a bald cap on. Yeah, it does. she has like the rest of the flower hair out. No, her wig! Her wig! It's like, hold on, there. And then, oh, she's so pale. There. Why did I do this? What have I done? Oh, her eyebrows. I forgot. What does that look like? There we go. And that's not bad eyebrows, guys. Very thin, but not bad. My screen is squeaking a lot. I should probably have cleaned it a little better before stream. Alright, I'm gonna finish her lashes, maybe? Or... yeah. I can do that. Look at her go. Oh, did not mean to do that. Had to mute there for a second because I started coughing. I thought I was gonna die. I kind of want her eyes to be rounder, but this is gonna sound silly, but I don't really know how. We'll figure it out eventually. So it's almost like they need to look a little more circular. She looks nice bald too. Thank you. You know, she would make a very cute bald elf. Hold on. Bald. Inspired by Solas, I see. Get that name out of here. I don't want to see it in my chat. Ban yourself on. How dare you? In my stream. Oh, I forget. Okay, there we go. I was like, why is the opacity on the ears so high? How can you see through it? And no, it's just because it's painted that way. Oopsies. Had a bit of a moment there. There we go. I might add a little more hair this side, actually, because she... Now I'm traumatized. I don't want her to look bald. Cute! I could give her like a little bit of makeup, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe not so orange. Alright. That's all the time I have for today. It was a very fun short stream, but we made a lot of progress. I'm very proud with how it came out. Here, let me do like a little once-over of her whole body. We did a little bit of rendering on the face. the blouse, the ribbons. I'm very happy with that middle ribbon so far. I didn't touch the skirt much, but I did render 1 out of 2 shoes. So that's big progress, people. That's big progress. Thank you so much, Mia. They said I did such a good job. Thank you for coming in from YouTube. I'm very excited to keep streaming though. I will be streaming Thursday around the same time as I did today, which is I started streaming 2 hours ago roughly, so I don't know what to say. I forget what time zone I'm in. I post a lot of my Tumblr more than I do on other social medias. And the stream will be scheduled on my Twitch and YouTube. Thank you everyone so much for coming today. Valko and I wish you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night. And yeah, thank you everyone who joined. I will be seeing you in the next stream. Bye!